Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. I am really excited to share with you my 8 a.m. morning routine. I'm going to show you how I get in my workout and get prepared for our homeschool days. And this is the routine I have during our homeschool year. So it changes for me in the summer, but this is what works for us during the homeschool year right now. Anyway, if you like videos like this, don't forget to subscribe and click that like button. All right, so I normally start my morning by pulling back my bed sheets and my blankets and just letting my bed air out for a while. And then I'll push up my mini blinds in my room and let some light in. And then I move into the first of our main living areas, and that of course is our living room, and fold up any blankets that might have been left out from the night before. And just right now I'm just kind of stacking them on a chair that I have sitting down there. And then I'll normally reset my husband's recliner area and just put his blanket and pillow on there so that when he comes out for his lunch break, it's ready to go for him and he can use it and just relax on his lunch break. And then I will reset the couch area. I like to start my mornings where everything's just kind of back in its place. I think it sets the mood for the day. And one of the other things it does is when the kids walk down, they can see that it's cleaned up and it's picked up. And so it kind of helps them to clean up after themselves when they see that it's clean and reset. And if they don't, I'm able to say, hey, you left this down here. No, it was not like this earlier. Pick up. So, but yeah, it just really sets my mood for the day when I can start out with a nice clean house. And we live in it, so it doesn't stay that way all day, but it's just a nice start to the day.
Your soul, hunting alone, traveling from the deep forest into the sun. In war, there's never an option to run.
So my next step in the morning after I've reset the downstairs is to come up and do a detangle on my hair because I tend to, when my hair is longer like this, get rat's nests if I don't do that, especially if like I work out and I sweat. It can get pretty bad. So I like to take care of that before I would take my morning shower and things like that. And then I am grabbing a fresh hand towel to put out, and I'll gather up my laundry and just kind of straighten up the main bathroom because this is our main bathroom. So if we were to have company or anything like that come in the house, not that we are at the moment due to COVID, but I like to keep it nice and tidy for guests and things like that. So the next thing I do is open up my mini blinds in the kitchen. So the next step I will take is to tidy up the upper main living area. So this is actually the main floor of our house. When you walk into the front door, you'll see our dining room and our kitchen. And as you could see, I was spraying off the refrigerator there. That's not something that I do every morning, but there happened to be something spilled down the front. And I do try to take care of things like that when I see it right away, clean up spills and stuff so it doesn't look nasty. But I did pull out the hamburger as well, and I usually try to set out our meat to defrost, whatever I'm going to do for dinner, if I have a meal planned and we're not eating out or something like that.
With the halo, but who am I kidding, please now?
The next area I move into is my dining room. And yes, I was taking my Christmas tree and turning it off. was February when I filmed this. It's actually March now, and my Christmas tree is still up. Yes, it is. So, but I will go through and open up the blinds in this room and try to let as much natural light in. And on this day, it was pretty dreary outside, so I had to have the overhead lights on. But I do still like to let natural light in. And then I will tidy up our dining room table because this is actually where we do our homeschool. And you can see there's laundry sitting around. So after my kids have eaten their breakfast, I fold laundry the night before, and then I will have them put their laundry away after they finish their breakfast in the morning. So you'll generally always see that sitting there if I have folded laundry from the night before. But right now I'm just trying to tidy this area up so it's ready to go. I can sit down and have breakfast at it, and it's nice and clean. And I just like a clean space, especially when we're doing school, because we end up with so many school books on the table as it is. They need to have room to be able to work.
Sleep, hardness, and crime. You and me as Bonnie and Clyde. We'll dance along in the afterglow. We'd be a song on the radio. Oh, oh. So I'll take my chances tonight. I gotta choose fight instead of flight. It's really amazing how you got me treading on you now. Many beautiful faces, but they're not glowing. I just don't know how. You're a chemical in my heart, like a chemical of black art. It's really a wonder how you got me. I am struck by you. So smile at me, let me see your beautiful grin. Perfect imperfection, I'll make you see that we're meant to be. Just trust me. It's really amazing.
All right, so at this point in the morning, I'm getting out my planner, my Bible, my grateful journal. I'm going to get my vitamins and prepare breakfast for myself. And I'm just going to take some time for myself in the morning and do a little bit of reading, whether it's my Bible or a book that I'm working on. And so it's about 8:50 at this point in the day, and it fluctuates sometimes. But my oldest son was out in the kitchen, and he actually made breakfast for me this morning. So that's one of the pluses to having an adult child at home still, is he'll do things like that, like help out with breakfast or help make dinners, things like that. So this morning he saw that I was busy working and he was making himself breakfast, so he made me some too. So I'll take some time to sit down and eat, and then take my vitamins, write the 3 things that I'm grateful for each day in my grateful journal. And then I got this really awesome planner, and this is not sponsored in any way. I just happen to love it, but you can see it sitting in the binder there. I got it from the Penny Pinching Mom, and I actually downloaded the PDF format of it, and I love it. And it has spots for my morning routine, my evening routine, cleaning things I want to get done, and just anything I want to accomplish throughout the day. And I absolutely love it. So next, I'm reading out my goals, and that's what you see me doing here. I read them out loud to myself just to kind of remind myself what I'm trying to accomplish. Then I'll take my vitamins, and this morning I was actually restocking my vitamins because, well, it needed to be done. Usually about once a week I have to do it. And then I'll just write down any things that I need to accomplish that I may have forgotten or just needed to be added. And I'll check off whatever I've done for the day so far, and just take this time for myself in the morning to really look at what I need to accomplish.
Nothing less from you. No ties, no price, no need, so free. I don't care what you say, what you do, how you feel. As long as you can show me a good time. I don't need promises, honestly, no big deal. As long as you can show me a good time, I don't care. Oh, 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 oh. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause you and me won't last long. Just stay with me for a drink and show me a good time. If I wanted more than this, I'd love you until I'm gone. But you won't.
Hey Alexa, add biotin to my shopping list.
I added biotin to your shopping list.
You're keeping me on. Yeah, I'm strapped in, stuck in a song you can't turn off, like a merry-go-round.
Okay, so once I've finished my breakfast, I'll generally get the recycling gathered up and the garbage ready to go outside. And I'm vacuuming before I'm walking outside because there was a ton of snow on the ground when I filmed this, and I just wanted to make sure I had a chance to vacuum up the salt and stuff before I got it wet walking outside in my boots and tracking it back in. So this is a process to do when the weather's cold and it's super snowy. Put on all the layers to take the garbage out in the morning. And I've said, taking out the garbage for me in the wintertime when it's like this is super tedious. But that's what I'm doing is I'm bundling up here and just getting ready to go outside to take out the garbage.
And I know time flies by so fast. Still I'm thinking of you. Do you remember still how we used to run? Fields were roaring. You said maybe it's love. It sure as hell was. 'Cause in my mind we're smiling on the dance floor, late night skinny dipping like we're on our own run. Got the words now, 'cause we're so young.
So this is probably one of the best things I bought this year. Next to my planner was those boot trays that were sitting there. We didn't realize how much snow we were going to get this year, and I had picked up 3 of those, and it saved me so much work having those boot trays by my upper door and then one by the downstairs door. So the next thing I'm going to do is go into my bathroom in our downstairs area and tidy that up a little bit, and then pull the stuff from the night before, the last load that I did, out of the dryer, and just sort between our kids' stuff and then mine and my husband's.
Song, it lingers on.
Once I've emptied the dryer, then I go into our storage room where I hang clothes to air dry from the day before, and I will pull these down and put them in the dryer, and I just put them on an air fluff just to soften them up. And it's like a 20-minute air fluff, and it takes the wrinkles out and just makes the material softer from hanging.
Dance floor, late night skinny dipping like we're on our own run. Got the words now, 'cause we're so young.
Now I'm loading my wash machine, and I'm going to start with a load of towels. I usually start with a load of towels or blankets first thing in the morning. And I'm not going to start this. I'm just going to get it loaded because I don't want to start it before I take my shower and have cold water. And then I grab my workout clothes. It's about 9:30, 9:35. and I'm going to start my workout for the day. So this part of the day I actually really look forward to. It gets me motivated, it gets me going, and I usually put a motivational podcast on. I really like listening to Tony Robbins in the morning. And then I use this app called Better Me when I'm not using my workout equipment. And I'll usually just do a full body workout. It's a free app. They do have a paid version, but I just use the free one and do the workouts with it. And I'll do those right in my kitchen because I can put my yoga mat down in the middle of the kitchen. It's where I have the most room, and spend 10 minutes doing a workout, 20 minutes sometimes if I'm on my workout equipment, just depending on how much time I have in the morning. But at least 10 minutes I spend working out. Usually by the time I'm done with my workout, my youngest, Aspen, is ready to have breakfast in the morning. So he usually helps get his breakfast together. My older kids are pretty self-sufficient with their breakfast unless I'm making something like muffins or a little bit bigger breakfast like pancakes or something like that. But they usually get their own cereal. He likes to help. He'll pour his own milk and tries to get out his spoons or bowls, or sometimes he likes to do it all on his own. But usually by the time I'm done working out, he's ready for breakfast. He actually usually wakes earlier than that, but he's not ready to eat first thing in the morning. He's one of those kids that just likes to chill out and do their own thing early in the morning. So then I do my kitchen cleanup. I get my dishes loaded into the dishwasher, put away any dishes from the night before. And sometimes I'll still be listening to a motivational podcast. Sometimes I'll talk to my mom on the phone, and you can see my water over there next to me. I try to drink water first thing in the morning anymore. I no longer drink soda first thing in the morning. I used to drink a lot of soda, and I've tried to cut back quite a bit. So I try to make it a rule that I have to finish that 32 ounce of water before I even drink a soda in the mornings. The next thing I do in the morning is I try to tackle just one small thing in my bathroom, either the sink or the toilet. I don't do tubs or showers on the weekdays. I save those for the weekend because they take more time to do, and I just don't have that much time in the morning. But I will tackle either the upstairs or downstairs bathroom doing one small project, and then I'll usually hit the mirror while I'm at it because I use a vinegar cleaner during the week. Now I'm running a bath for my youngest. Like I said, my other kids are very self-sufficient, so they can do all those things for themselves, and they usually do that in the afternoon or the evenings, but my little guy still needs my help. So he usually takes his in the morning, just like I do mine, and then he'll brush his own teeth, and he's really, really independent. So he likes to do his own hair, and I went through and did a little bit of detangling because his hair was pretty long here. I recently gave him a haircut, but he likes to do the rest himself, and I like to give him as much independence as I can because he has a very, very independent personality. So I left the brush there so he could style his own hair any way that he liked it. So it's almost time for my shower, so I'm turning the heater on because it was very cold this morning and just getting my bathroom ready to go. And now I'm going to make my bed before I jump in the shower and just get it all straightened out. I like to have my bed made because I feel like I just get more accomplished during a day when I've made my bed. And I know they say that that's true. If you can get your bed made, that it will generally set the mood for your day. And I really feel for me that's true. Having a bed made just makes me feel like I really accomplished a task, and it just keeps me going for the day. So once I've finished my shower, I spray down my shower with this Method Eucalyptus Daily Shower Spray. I really love it. I get this through Grove Collaborative, but I think you can find it at most stores that carry Method. And then once I've finished that, I will do my self-care like brushing my teeth and then my facial that I give myself in the morning. I usually splash cold water on my face, and then I will use this facial mist. I actually get this at the Dollar Tree. It's a cucumber aloe, and I really like the way it makes my skin feel. And then I've just started using this avocado St. Ives hydrating. And this is not sponsored in any way. It's just a moisturizer I've been using. I do think it tends to be a bit sticky feeling, but it hasn't made my face break out, so I really like that about it. And then I take a few minutes to do my makeup. It really depends on the day what I'm going to do. Sometimes I do a fuller makeup, and sometimes I just do a little bit of eyeshadow and blush and mascara, something really light. And that's what I'm doing this morning, is just a little bit of light makeup.
Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche.
Part of my self-care routine is also taking care of my hair, and I've been using this Maui coconut milk weightless oil mist, and I only use this in the ends of my hair and once in a while just a little bit on the top, and then I'll take a boar's hair brush. Now this morning I didn't wash my hair. It was getting close to being needed to wash. I do not wash my hair every day, and I found my hair's much healthier, so I'll use a dry shampoo right the day before I'm gonna wash my hair. And then once I'm completely done with my shower, then I start my dishwasher and my wash machine. And then now I'm dressed and ready for the day. I tend to lay my clothes out the night before, so I don't even have to think about it. And you can see my little guy was resting here on the couch while I was taking my shower. And now I'm getting his school books out and getting all that stuff prepared for our homeschool day. And I always start school with my youngest. Now, before I start our homeschool day, I'm going to go ahead and check off everything that I have finished for the day, and then just check to make sure I haven't forgotten anything like appointments that I would need to do. And then the last step to my self-care routine is to go up and actually use my good detangling brush through my hair. And at this point, we're ready to go for our homeschool day. So I hope you liked this video. And if you did, give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Thanks for watching.